Wraith gets the first attack again, you know, because of his greater speed. I thought I'd get lucky at least one time, but damage generated by blind chance of circumstance, 23 points, adding 5 because of his attack skill, subtracting 5 due to my defense skill, or my defensive capability. I've got 59 now, and he's got 1, so I need to knock him out this next round. I get to counterattack. I'm going to use a knife because I'm out of ammo, and the knife will do more damage than hand-to-hand combat. 5 damage. Alright, I've pretty much knocked him out. I can kind of rest now. I'm going to go ahead and heal myself with what coffee pellets I have left. Final damage. So I finally won this round, or this, you know, won this tournament of combat. The winner of this battle is Fox Mulder. Ray suffers humiliating defeat. Still wounded from the fight, a voice crackles over the airport intercom. I would suggest getting out of here. You might try north, south, east, or west. You wonder who is that, and why did they want to help you? So, come over here. And I'm looking around, and I see, you know, over here at JT00, I see a small door. Inset with the door to your north is a smaller opening. If only you were the size of like a mouse, you could just walk right in there. Yeah, like that could happen. Now, this is sort of a clue, if you didn't know, or, you know, dropping it to the player, that if you use your ability to shapeshift and change your size setting here, you could actually go through the door. Can't right now because you're too big. You know, normal size, you're like, you know, 5 foot or something, or 6 feet. But so I'm going to go here to abilities. I'm going to select shapeshift. I'm going to click use ability. Notice it uses up some energy, 2 points there, but it reduced my size from 10 to 2. So now I'm going to rescan my environment with look. And if I do that, I go over here, and now I can go, I'm going to go north, and if I do, notice that I can actually, you know, before I could not fit through it, but now I can actually open the door, fit through it. So I'm going to open the door, and the door opens, and I'm going to go north and go through the door. So now I'm in the room here, and I'm just going to poke around my environment. I find some keys. I'm going to take them to locker 13. Adds it to my inventory list, the J list control. I'm also going to need this clue. I guard, I serve, I seek. That's one of the clues I'll need throughout the game. So I'm going to go ahead and exit now. And now with that, let me go down here. And let me go to, let's see, 60 in the Continental United Air Corps. Continental United, or U.S. Airways. Basically, you just have to kind of walk around and explore the environment, but I'm cheating here because I'm using the walkthrough that it's pretty bad when I created the walkthrough and I can't even remember. But anyway, if you poke around the environment long enough, here's a clue on the wall. December 21st, 2012, doom is near, go under, you know, obviously underground. A lot of conspiracy theories on the internet that there are underground bases built for 2012 for the elite to survive, the Illuminati, the aliens, them, only they know who they are. You know, who knows? But that's a clue, so just take that and translate that to a number. So December 21st, it would be 12/21/2012. That's actually a sort of a, you know, a combination to the safe. I found an ammo clip, which is great because I'm all out of ammo, so yeah, I'm going to say yes. Alright, so I get the ammo. And what I want to do, once I've got the clue, I want to go to Sector 2 of the Southwest Concourse. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go over here. Oh, hit a trip bomb. Yikes. Tears through my flesh, did 7 points of damage, but I got lucky and found a fragmentation grenade. Grenades are the most powerful weapon here. They do 75 points of damage, but it's hit and miss. So you don't want to use them unless you absolutely need them. You want to kind of save them for, you know, drastic circumstances, so to speak. I'm going to go down, I'm going to take the train, I'm going to go up. And let's see, I want to go to Sector 02 of the Southwest Concourse. Now, if I had gone here before, the door would have been locked. See, it says the sign says locker room, but now that I have the key, which I got from over here, I can actually go through it. So now if I go through, I can enter into the locker room. And if I'm looking around, it's just the same thing in the environment. But what I need to do is open locker 13, so I'm going to try that. I'll try to open locker 13, access denied. So I'm going to click go. So I'm going to punch in the numerical code. Well, that's what the one I got off the wall. So in this case, the one I got off the wall was December 21st, 2012. So, and I'm going to go, and that unlocks it. And I'm going to go here, and security office keys, do you want to pick them up? I'm going to say yes. Okay, so I have those, and now I can go, make my way to the security office, which is down this way. I need to make my way over here. So I want to go hop on the train if I can. Go down, and I'm just going to ride underground. I'm just going to ride the train all the way over here until I get to the end, and then I'm going to go up the escalator, and I'm going to go over here, and the office is right over here. It's this room here. So you'd have to kind of poke around until you find the one that the key went to, if you didn't know that. But I know. Okay, so the key goes here. So I can go into the office or into the room. I want to check out the environment. This is a clue I'll also need. If you truly are aware, guide your actions to prepare. For those who truly see it is the end of you and me. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to make it as a poet or a game designer, but maybe I can at least create a simple Swing component Java tutorial and have fun while doing it. So anyway, I'll need this clue here, and then basically what's going to happen is it's going to, it'll randomize it so that I'll have to supply one of these verses or one of these lines. Basically, I need to go to Sector 2-2 of the Frontier Midwest Concourse. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go this way. And in Sector 2-2, if I continue east, there's a closet here, and there's a safe I can try to open. So I try to open the safe, and I can't. It just says locked. So there's a code. I want to try to enter the code. So I'm going to touch the keypad, and if I do, touch the number pad, and it lights up. Green LCD display says enter part 1 of the passphrase. And the passphrase is that clue that you formerly saw. Remember what you read on the wall? If you truly are aware, guide your actions to prepare. For those who truly see it is the end of you and me. Well, it's random. So in this case, part 1 of the passphrase, it was randomized. And if I were to get it wrong, it would just be another one. But that would be, in other words, be this part of the phrase. If you truly are aware. Okay, and it's not case sensitive, but you would have to match it exactly. So I could just type in banana. And if I did that, it was not accepted. Click go and finished. Alright, so and this is what I see, small gray walls. So I can try again, but if I do, odds are, being randomized, it's going to be a different part of the phrase. So where it was part 1, now it's part 4 of the passphrase. So you might want to write that down, write some of these clues down as you find them in the environment. But, I just kind of cheated here. I'm showing the actual JPEG image from the screen. So the last part, it is the end of you and me. So I know that's what I need to put in there. It's not case sensitive, but obviously spaces and spelling and punctuation might be an issue there. Now the chatbots, they deal, doesn't really matter. They deal with the punctuation. So I enter that part of the code. It unlocks it. Access is now granted to me. So now I can open the safe. I open the safe. Here's a staff room key. Do I want it? Yes, I'll take it. So I'm going to exit. And here I am. And okay, now I have the staff room key, and this is both a weapon and an item needed to solve puzzles. So I'm just going to go down, and let me go up here. And now this room, with this key, I can now enter. So I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to go over here, and I can kind of poke around the staff room. And here's the staff. So I grab the power stuff, Power Ranger stuff, haha.